Hi and welcome to this video. My name's Becky Moore from Trance Works, and this session is to help you release any old hurts, guilt, limiting beliefs, or any ties to someone from your past. And it also allows you to forgive both them and yourself. Now, this protocol was taught to me by my friend and mentor, the great Freddie Jacquin, and it's called Girl on the Train. So before we begin, I just encourage you to find somewhere where you're comfortable and where you won't be disturbed for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So if you have to pause this video while you find that space, go ahead. So I'm assuming now that you've found that space. So I just encourage you once again to make sure that you're comfortable. And just to ensure that your arms and legs aren't crossed. And then whenever you're ready to experience this hypnosis session, just allow your eyes to close. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just tell yourself, relax. And once again, a big breath in. And as you exhale, just telling yourself, relax. And once more, big breath in. As you exhale, relax. And just allow yourself to float down. Just allowing any tensions, any worries from the day just to evaporate. Knowing that this is your time. Just for a while, nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. Nothing disturbs you. Every breath, every beat of your heart just taking you deeper and deeper down into your hypnosis. Just become aware of the surface beneath you, supporting you, allowing you to relax even more. As though you could just melt into it. As every nerve, every muscle, every fibre relaxes and lets go. And as the body relaxes, so too does the mind. And there may be thoughts float by, just allow them to pass like clouds in the sky, drifting by as you go even deeper now. At times you may become more aware than you were before of sounds outside the room, sounds inside the room, the sound of my voice as it goes with you, deeper and deeper. And I'd like to ask that part of you that always has your highest intention, that's always looking out and protecting you. I'd like that part now to allow you to let go of those old hurts, pains, guilt and shame, to let go of any limiting beliefs that have been placed on you by another. So just for a moment, I'd like to invite you to imagine, only imagine now, that you're standing on a train station. standing on the platform of one of those old train stations out in the countryside. You can sense the temperature of the air, perhaps hear the announcements over the tannoy in the background. And as you wait, an old train pulls into the station. One of those trains with the old slam doors. As it stops, you open the door and step up into the train, entering the carriage, the plush seats, and taking a vacant seat by the window. As the train begins to move away, you gaze out of the window at the countryside, passing by. The train gradually arrives at the next station and draws to a halt. You notice someone waiting on the platform. They look vaguely familiar. You observe that they step onto the train and enter your carriage, taking the seat opposite you. Their face and their smile is very familiar now. And when they speak, their voice spikes you with emotions that you thought were long forgotten. That old pain and hurt coming again to the surface, spiking you. You notice at your feet are two large suitcases. In each of these suitcases are all the old hurts, pain, guilt, shame, all those limiting beliefs that you no longer need. All those negative emotions that have been holding you back and dragging you down, stopping you from moving forward to being open to love. I want you to do this now, because when you do, you will free yourself forever. Reach down and push those suitcases over to that person opposite. And as you do so, lean forward and tell them that you forgive them. Thank them for all the lessons that they taught you, for any love that you once shared. And then leave those suitcases by their feet. They belong to them now. As you give them back everything that they had left or placed with you, returning it to the rightful owner. The train arrives at the next station. You help that person off the train, opening the door for them and helping them down the train steps with those heavy suitcases. And as you board the carriage again and take your seat, you watch them out the window, picking up those heavy suitcases. You can still see their face, but it's beginning to grow more distant. As the train pulls away, their face fades into the distance, getting smaller and smaller till it becomes a tiny dot, and then it's gone. Gone forever, never to bother you again. You rest back and Enjoy the feelings of peace and freedom. The train now arrives at another station. You step off the train and see the people that you love. People that love you. You can see their happy smiles. You can feel the warmth radiating from you. Just allow that warmth and that love to fill up your being. From today, you will never, no matter how hard you try, be able to experience any of that old hurt, shame, guilt, pain. You will no longer suffer from those limiting beliefs. They're gone, never to bother you again. Instead, allow that love to flow through you and within you, radiating out from you. Now shrink that love down to the size of a golf ball. Place it in your heart like a bright, shining star, always accessible to you. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. With each number I count, you will gradually come back to the here and now, feeling freer than you have in a long time, relaxed and at peace. 1. Beginning to return to the here and now. 2. Bringing with you all those good feelings, that newfound sense of peace and freedom. 3. Feeling even better than you did before we began this journey. Feeling alive, revived, open your eyes on 5, feeling absolutely wonderful. Enjoy.